20 years. That's how long a patent is supposed to last. Unfortunately, in the pharmaceutical industry, patents tend to last a lot longer, as companies extend their patents to lengthen the terms of their exclusivity. This means higher prices over a longer period of time, which is a win for everyone, except for the consumer who has to pay. According to a study by Dr. Robin Feldman, these patent extensions have not been contained to a few bad actors in the industry. These patents designed because the process of creating, testing, and marketing a drug can be a very costly and time-consuming process, seek to ensure that the companies making them are able to recoup the cost by ensuring them a period of market exclusivity in which they are able to charge a price unaffected by competition. After these 20 years are up, though, generic medications are supposed to enter the market, driving down the price of the drug for consumers. Clearly, though, drug companies find a way to extend their patents past this 20-year mark, putting a strain on the patient and the whole system.
They're exceeding their patent. Their patent was supposed to last 9 years, maybe 11 years, or 12 years, and they're going for 40 years because they're just suing their way into greed. We want them to stop making money at the 9-year and go find something else. And every year we let them keep making money from that same drug. We are killing innovation.
Fees increased by 107,400% from 2010 to 2020. This is not a typo. This is not a typo. This is a travesty.
In 2016, an EpiPen 2-pack cost folks $313, according to the suit. Now, it costs us between $650 and $700. 4 years ago, I almost died because I didn't have an EpiPen. I carry one everywhere I go now. If you weren't able to afford it and you have an anaphylactic attack, you die.
Patent extensions are not the only factor at play. Pharmacy benefit managers, abbreviated as PBMs, get into the middle of the operation and drive up costs.
Pharmacy benefit managers started out as claims processors, just handling the paperwork. Then pharmacy benefit managers stepped into the role that they now hold as negotiating drug pricing.
And each step along the way, someone is taking a cut.
Yep.
You've got the manufacturers charging, you've got the PBMs charging, you have insurers, and then before you know it, you're paying a rent check on insulin, which should cost virtually nothing. We have a vicious cycle with the PBMs because they say, if you give me a rebate, I'll pass it on to the insurers. So the drug manufacturer says, great, I'll make my price even higher. So I'll say that my list price for a drug is $5,000, so then I can charge you $1,000 or even more, and I'll make you seem like you're getting a deal so that you'll put me on a higher level in the formulary. And all about this process is focused on who's making how much money instead of what people are getting the treatment that they need.
The middle players, the pharmacy benefit managers, get paid when the spread between the sticker price, the initial price, and the final price they negotiate is larger. Unfortunately, everyone has figured out that a better way to do it is just raise the sticker price. It's a little like a department store that raises the price of a jacket before putting it on sale. It looks like a great deal, but it's not.
And you know what PBMs really stand for, Dr. Dwayne? It stands for pretty big markups. That's what PBMs stand for, and we've got to stop this.
So, what can we do about this? The price of drugs continues to climb without a clear end in sight. How can we combat it? One idea is to get rid of PBMs altogether, although Dr. Feldman warns of possible repercussions.
The question is, what would replace that? Someone would need to negotiate with the drug companies over the price. Who would that be, and what are their incentives? Yes, you could slay the dragon. Yes, you could make things better, but could you really get the kind of improvement that you want if that's the only change you make in the system?
I mean, when you hear these stories, it's crazy that an organization that was created to negotiate a fair price is making money by steering people away from a community pharmacy. Like, why? That should not be allowed. You know, why should a PBM be able to hide its rebate, the money flowing through rebates to a manufacturer? That shouldn't be. That should be available to the employer who's paying their bill, right? So there's key reforms that can really change this.
And this market is ripe for innovation. We see many companies getting into the prescription drug business. Companies from Amazon to Costco to Mark Cuban's Cost Plus Pharmacy are all competing to produce drugs at an affordable cost. This is very good for the market, as market systems thrive not only on information, but on competition. What may happen over the next 2 decades is uncertain, but without a doubt, scientific inquiry, activism, and political discussion are key to making improvements.